village of 1,000 people, it would include 584 Asians, 124 Africans, 95 East and West Europeans, 84 Latin Americans, 55 Soviets, including, for the moment, Lithuanians, Latvians, Estonians, and other national groups, 52 North Americans, and 6 Australians and New Zealanders. The people of the village have considerable difficulty in communicating, as 165 people speak Mandarin, 86 people speak English, 83 Hindu, 64 people speak Spanish, 58 people speak Russian, 37 people speak Arabic. That list accounts for the mother tongue of only half the villagers. The other half speak, in descending order of frequency, Bengali, Portuguese, Indonesian, Japanese, German, French, and 200 other languages. In this village of 1,000, there are 329 Christians. Among them, there are 187 Catholics, 84 Protestants, and 31 Orthodox. There are 178 Muslims, 167 non-religious, 132 Hindus, 60 Buddhists, 45 atheists, 3 Jews, and 86 all other religions. 1/3 of the 1,000 people in the World Village are children, and only 60 are over the age of 65. Half the children are immunized against preventable infectious diseases such as measles and polio. Just under half of the married women in the village have access to and use modern contraceptives. This year, 28 babies will be born. 10 people will die, 3 of them for the lack of food, 1 from cancer. 2 of the deaths are babies born within a year. 1 person of the 1,000 is infected with the HIV virus. That person is most likely not yet developed a full-blown case of AIDS. With the 28 births and 10 deaths, the population of the village next year will be 1,000. 200 people receive 75% of the income. Another 200 people receive only 2% of the income. Only 70 people of the 1,000 own an automobile, although some of the 70 own more than one automobile. About 1/3 have access to clean, safe drinking water. Of the 670 adults in the village, half are illiterate. The village has 6 acres of land per person, 6,000 acres in all, of which 700 acres are cropland, 1,400 acres pasture, 1,900 acres are woodland, 2,000 acres are desert, tundra, pavement, and other wasteland. The woodland is declining rapidly, the wasteland is increasing. The other land categories are roughly stable. The village allocates 83% of its fertilizers to 40% of its cropland. That is owned by the richest and best fed 270 people. Excess fertilizer running off this land causes pollution in lakes and wells. The remaining 60% of the land, with its 17% of the fertilizer, produces 28% of the food, grains, and feeds 73% of the people. The average grain yield on that land is 1/3 of the harvest there are by the richer 5 soldiers of the village, 7 teachers, 1 doctor, and 3 refugees driven from home by war or drought. The village has a total budget each year, public and private, of over $3 million, $3,000 per person if it is distributed evenly, which we have already seen it isn't. Of the total $3 million, $181,000 goes to weapons and warfare. $159,000 goes for education. And $132,000 is for healthcare. The village has, buried beneath it, enough explosive power and nuclear weapons to blow itself to smithereens many times over. These weapons are under the control of just 100 of the people. The other 900 people are watching them with deep anxiety, wondering whether they can learn to get along together. And if they do, whether they might set off the weapons anyway through inattention or technical bungling. And if they ever decide to dismantle their weapons,